how are we today? The sun is shining again. It's usually quite sunny on a Tuesday. I've got a little plant. I don't know if you can see. I bought myself a little plant there for the window. So I'll say good morning again because it does the ads. Hang on. I'll wait to skip ads, but good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Skip ads. So yeah, good morning to you. Welcome to Coffee and Card, round 10, week 5. Got myself a little pot plant there in the window, if you can see. I've got myself a heck of a lot of mess behind me because eventually, well, I'm saying I emptied my car, but Evan, bless him, on Thursday worked for me and emptied my car for me. Look at all that. That was in my car. So now I need to get an IKEA unit for over on the other wall to put all that stuff in. There's always something, isn't there? There's always something to do. So, but at least I've got my car back now. So I'm going to turn my camera around, then I can see who's on and chat properly to you. There we go. Okie dokes. Hi, Lorraine. Hi, Rebecca. Oh, just seeing your message. Oh, I hope he's all right. Hi, Geraldine. Hi, Jill. And hi, Jill. So, let me just, I might just move my camera up a little bit, actually. Let's see if that's all right. Yeah, I'm using a dirty grid paper, actually, from Saturday. Apologies, I'm trying to get my money's worth out of them. Hi, Kay. Let me just tie my hair back. So this is the last round of week. This is the last. I'll start again. This is the last week of round 10, which I can't believe. This one just seems to have gone by in a bit of a flash because we did 3 weeks at the same time as the guy one. I'm looking forward to starting the strawberry one next week, but I need to talk to you about that at the end of the video and a few other things. So yeah, today we are going to do a little sort of Z fold card, which is this one that opens up like that. And you can write your message there and that sort of covers it up. I'd like to think that I've got everything out today and I'm not going to be, I'll say that, won't I? And then I won't have got everything out. Oh, hi, Kath. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Fiona. If you can do a thumbs up, I would love that, please. So let me get my pack out. Oh, have I not got an oval in here? Did I not do myself an oval? Oh, I hope I've done you guys one. Oh, man. What a bad demonstrator if I've not done you an oval. So, I will, actually, let me grab some scrap card from over here. That one's, I thought I had a piece of spare scrap in this packet. What am I doing? Yeah. And I've even remembered today to get the paper out. Oh, he's all right. He's back to his usual self, moaning about stuff. No, yeah. His eye. I think I put some eye drops in for him last night, and he didn't ask me to put them in today. So I'm wondering, he's not asked me to put them in this morning. So I'm wondering if he's finished doing them, because unless he did them himself, unless I was sacked from doing the eye drops. Oh, thanks, Kay. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, earned the trip on Sunday, which is brilliant. But I've just got this. I don't want to. I've just got this little. I just hope we can go on it because, gosh, we do need a holiday. I know it's got to be safe and everything, but you know, cruise ships are sort of germ spreaders at the best of times, but they are not. You've got to have, because we love watching the cruise channel. It's a bit of a guilty pleasure, and Craig had never been on a cruise before until we went on the Stampin' Up one, and I don't think he knew what to expect, and I think he didn't want to like it, or he thought, I'm not sure. And he's like, loved it. He said it's best night's sleep he's ever had. So, but yeah, so we're watching the cruise channel, and there are cruises that are sailing this year, but they're having lower capacity, and you've to have had both your COVID vaccines. So yeah, so really excited about that. Because we're hoping to go to New York before the cruise for a few days. Oh, thank you, Wendy. Yeah, I've worked hard, but I love what I do. So, I've only got one of these. I've given myself a really dud kit here. Hopefully I've given you a better kit. So in your pack, you should have a pool party card, and if you look very carefully, it's been scored down one side for you, and you need to fold that bit back. So where it's scored, you fold that back, okay? And I've just scored it in the middle. And we are going to, we haven't used it yet, and I'm wondering if I cut yours this way with the flowers, so you had a bit of the top and then the bottom where the main flowers are. Now it's up to you. I'm going to use the bottom. I love this piece of paper. I just love it. And I've actually got a piece here that it had to feature on one of the cards. And I just love how it's sort of hand painted. I just love it. So the first thing I'm going to do is, I've lost my ruler, which I still haven't fully tidied up since my big, well, I did tidy up actually, I'm lying. Yesterday I tidied this desk from Saturday's retreat day, and then I haven't tidied my other desk. Let me just grab my trimmer. So I'm going to cut this. Let me just measure it on here, what I've cut. Because I make these cards, you see, and then weeks ago, yeah. So I'm going to cut this piece first. And obviously you want your flowers going up. This piece needs to be 10. The depth of it needs to be 10. Okay. And it needs to be by 14.3. Okay, and this is to go on the back here. Right, 10 by 14.3, and that's to go there on the back. Now, I've also put a piece here. If you feel that's a bit busy, you know, because if you feel it's a bit busy, because you've got two sort of layers of the same pattern, then you could use, hi Uma, you could use, hi Elaine as well, oh hi Margaret, you could use a different pattern, which I might actually go grab some paper and use a different pattern, so bear with me. I'm just thinking, I like to sometimes do alternatives for you, you know. I might actually use, we've not used this piece, but I really like this bit that's like the sort of dolloped on painted sort of plastered look. So I think I might actually pop that on the front. So it needs to be, the measurement needs to be the same depth, 10. And I think it's 6.9, but let me just measure. Yeah, 6.9 should do it. 10 by 6.9. And that will sit there. I'm going to do that just so it's not as in your face with the florals, yeah? You can do, sorry about this dirty grid paper. You can do, you know, you can do whatever takes your fancy. But yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So we can actually go ahead and stick that down. I love these sunny days. I've got my washing out again. I'm like a washing demon because I know I can peg it out. My glue's a bit. Oh, thanks, Fiona. Yeah, it was a little day. I was absolutely shattered. And I felt like I didn't do anything. It was lovely to go watch Evan play cricket. Evan, my son, my youngest son, was playing cricket. Literally 7 minutes walk from where this office is, can you believe it? And so I found the cricket ground. I walked round to see him, and it just worked out perfectly. I got there for the game starting and he was opening the batting, so I managed to watch him for nearly an hour. Chatted to him last night on the phone. He batted for 2 hours in that heat on Saturday. He got about 40 runs, bless him. They didn't win, unfortunately. They're quite an I'm saying they're quite an inexperienced team. They've got quite a few juniors and young people like Evan. And I'll be honest, Evan's not played cricket not like Ross. Ross has played cricket since he was like 6. And Evan didn't start playing until he was about 14. Is not a natural. Oh, hi, June. June's in my team. Hi, June. And Uma's in my team. Hi, girls. So yeah, it was lovely to see him. I'm so pleased I got to see him batting. Right, where have I put my mat? Ah, guess what? I forgot to bring my mat over. We knew it was too good to be true. Yeah, it was lovely, Jill. It was really lovely, although I could tell he was getting frustrated as he was batting at first. Right, so we've done that, we've stuck that on our card. Now if you wanted to, you could put some paper there as well. Okay, so we can put that to one side. And then I'm going to stamp, I'm just going to pop that under here on this piece. And grab my stamp set. And I'm just going to use, I've done best wishes on this one. Yeah, because it fits in the oval. Happy birthday night, I don't know, it might not fit in. Oh, I don't think it's going to. So best wishes or thank you would be good. I'm going to do best wishes then again, because it covers all sorts, that, doesn't it? So my lovely ladies who are doing the next round of coffee and card, I will be in touch about collecting stuff. I'll talk about it at the end on Friday. Right, let me get my ink pads. They're just here. And I really, oh look, I've done with this one what I did last week. You know, in the inside of the card. Oh, last week's card. You know, just to say, I couldn't believe it, just to say, and I'm thinking of you. Well, my friend who was doing my hair the next day texted me that morning on Wednesday and said, Julie, you haven't got a thinking of you card that I could buy off you, have you? She wanted to send it to a brother who sadly lost his son a year ago, her nephew. And I said, I have. I've got one that I made yesterday, in fact. So I took it round for her, and she said, what do you want for it? And I said, nothing. I don't want anything for it. It's a gift from me for you. So that was really strange that I did a thinking of you, and I needed it, didn't I? So I'm gonna, I think I might, my old olive that I'm using is quite, I don't know if it's too dark, let me look. Nah, I'll go for it, but maybe not stamp. I'm gonna do it in the corner here. Like that. Well, it's not quite in the corner. I'm gonna pop that there. Okay. Oh, hi, Monica. Oh, Margaret, I'm sorry you're not feeling well. Right, what I've done on this one is I've just stamped the background on one of them. I'm going to stamp off and then stamp the background here like this. The background of the flower, I mean. But I think that's stamped really nicely, hasn't it? I'm just wondering whether to stamp the accent. I think I might, because this bit's plain. Let's go for it, eh? You see, it's quite an easy card, this, when all the bits are cut for you. Okay, doke. So that is going to sit here. And then I should have done you two. I'm really hoping I did. If not, we'll have to cut a rectangle. And you need to hide one behind there. I must have maybe thought, oh, I'll do myself another one. Okay, so that's going to go on there. Now, a little idea for you, if you have the stuff, if you have like a sponge and the pool party ink pad, I try and keep things simple, because so that you only need one of everything, but you could sort of sponge or use blending brushes around this to make it pop a little bit with the pool party. That would be a really nice touch on there. So if you do that, send me a picture or pop it in my group. Right, so now what I'm going to do is, I've used this oval, okay, and this is a double oval punch. It's still carrying over. It's in the mini catalogue, but it is carrying over. Oh, look, I can see myself in reflection. I can see my phone. So there you go, that's a bit better. So you get the scallop one and that one, and they sit inside each other. So it's a nice little addition, and we're gonna, but I'm expecting a lot of you. I'm expecting a great deal of effort from you to get this best wishes inside it. So I'm just gonna ink that up. I mean, we can actually, no, there's plenty of room there. And listen, if you don't get it right, you can use the emergency side. It's not stitched or anything, so there's not one particular side that's like the side. And that's going to sit over our flower like that. But I am going to use this linen thread that I've included. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this around twice. Now, the great thing about these scallops is that I'm going to count up 1, 2, 3, and it's going to sit in the 4th notch. Does that make sense? In the 4th little scallop, which is good because then you get it straight. So I'm going to wrap it round, and then tie in a bow. And I've not left enough there, I don't think, but we'll see. But I have given you plenty here by the looks of it. And that, when you get it in the notches, it just means we know we've got it straight there, yeah? And we can sort of move it along there, okay? You like the punch? Yeah, I get you, Geraldine. It's a good one. It's a good one for your toolkit. It actually is very, very easy to miss it. It's in the mini catalogue. I will show you where it is. It's so easy to miss it, and it does come in a bundle. I don't have the stamp set that it comes with. I just wanted it on its own. It's on page 65. And you don't even get a full photo. Well, you do get a full photo of it there. But it's here. It's on page 65. And it goes with this set here. Called Oval Occasions. The bundle is £31.50. Or the punch on its own is £17. So, yeah. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that on. In fact, I'll do that at the end. Now, whenever you're doing a card like this and you've got something hanging over, you've always got to remember that you only want glue on half of it, okay? And what I do is I'm looking, and you need to eyeball that gap and that gap are similar. So look at the whole card as a thing rather than just what you've got. Now, if you wanted to be really pedantic, you could count the scallops across. Okay, so remember, only put glue on part of it. So when you flip it over, it's the right hand side, but it's the left when it's the right way up. Don't quite go to the middle, okay? Oh, I've got two glues on the go here, and I don't know which is the one that's working. Yeah, don't quite go to the middle because it does you know, does seep out, doesn't it? So pop it on there, and obviously eyeball that that space too. And just hold that down for a few seconds. Yeah, it's the thing is, Geraldine, lots of things you can miss. And lots of things you don't have to have with the bundle. You don't have to, you know, we've done these cards in these colours because they match the papers. But you could do these flowers in all sorts of other colours and not have the papers. And it's just, you know, sort of going freestyle, I suppose. And that comes in time, and it comes with experience. Now, I did have my foam pads out here, and I'm looking all over. I'm scanning the desk, and I know that those pesky foam pads are here because I clocked them. They're under my paper. So I'm just going to pop a couple of foam pads on dimensionals. You've got this one, Jill. Oh, 29 watching today. Wowzers. I'm going to pop that over there like that. Best wishes. Then, if I did have another one of these, I would glue that there. But what you need to do is do it once you've put this one in place, because you need to sort of, it's nice to have it hidden almost, and then when you open it, that's there. Okay, so glue that down. I'm not sure, Fiona, I think it's a little bit different. Oh yeah, Elaine said it's a little bit different. It's good for newer customers because obviously they don't have the old stuff like some of the long-term Stampin' Up fans have got. So it's nice that they sort of bring other things out, I suppose. Oh, thank you, Kay. So that is today's make. I'm going to move this messy grid paper. So that's today's. Next week, let's talk about next week's. So next week, the strawberry class starts, and it's 6 weeks, this one, because it was a little bit more expensive. I'm just finishing prepping all the kits now. I'm about halfway through. The only thing is, and I did mention this could be a problem, the punches are still not arrived in Germany. There's major shipping problems at the ports. There's just major hold up at the ports. So although Stampin' Up are shipping things earlier than they need to sometimes. Oh, I'm glad that looks nice, Jill. There are major problems. So we'll just have to see how we go, and I'll have to get all the kits out without the punches and arrange to get the punches out separately. So week 1's card next week, we're going to do this strawberry card, and actually we're not using the punch, we're going to cut out some of the papers, and I'm going to show you how to stamp it without the You Sweet thing. In fact, what I am going to do is a little, well, I was going to say surprise, but it's not a surprise now, is everyone who's doing next week's coffee and card round 11 will get a roll of washi tape, and I'll show you how you can mask your stamp with it so you don't ink up the sweet thing, and just stamp happy birthday. And I will show you how you could even cut your stamp as well if you don't want that on. But if you want that on, then you can leave that on, that's fine. So next week's card is just sort of papers and the sentiment, so we don't have a problem with the punch not being available next week, because you're going to get the papers and we can cut. Your papers will come in a little paper bag with your envelopes, and then your cards will come like this in little packs. Okay, and this time I've folded the corners in, they look a lot more professional. And then, oh my goodness, I will do a Facebook Live this afternoon. I've just not got my backside into gear about advertising it. So I will be on at 1:30. I thought I had a call with Stampin' Up, but I don't. I got mixed up, it's next Tuesday. So I didn't do last Tuesday because I had to get my parcels out. So I will definitely be on Facebook this afternoon. And I've already started planning the next coffee and card, which will be around 12, which will start, oh my goodness, I'm not sure of the date, but it's 6 weeks from next week. So it will be in June. It'll start in June. And it's going to be, oh, well, we've got some gorgeous papers, absolutely gorgeous papers. I showed the girls on Saturday some of them, and I did show these on Thursday night, but the lighting's not particularly brilliant. So these are the hand-penned papers, and this is going to be my next coffee card. If you like delicate florals, then this is for you, and it's beautiful colours. It's also going to be, fingers crossed, if they don't go out of stock, parcel in the post as well, because everyone's asking after it. And the really nice thing about this is it includes mostly colours that we already have, apart from one new in colour, which is pale papaya. So it's got a lovely floral pattern on one side that's sort of like being hand sketched, and then on the other side you've got more of a, it's still like a pattern, but you've got scallops or spots. I mean, look at that. Just look at that. That's gorgeous. And then look at the back. And I just love that one. And I was saying to the girls on Saturday, this and this, it reminds me of, I said it's not strawberry shortcake, but we think it's, is it Holly Hobby? It was a girl, and it was peaches and greens. It's not Victoria Plum, it's something like that. Oh, Jill, I've taken, well, I haven't taken photos yet, actually. Bear with me, but I'll put your name down. I can't order till 4th of May anyway. But it was like Holly Hobby or Victoria Plum, and just reminded me of that, the girl with the smock on and the mop cap. And then that's lovely, and it's got cinnamon cider in this one. So that's going to be, you're going to get a quarter of a pack of the papers. So that's the papers. This is the stamp set. It's only showed at 90%. So you can fill in these flowers with the stamps, or you can colour them with blends too. And then there are some beautiful dies that go with it, and that will be an add-on. It won't be compulsory for the coffee and card. It will be an optional extra, as always. It's not compulsory. And then with the parcel in the post, I'm going to be doing these papers. And the great thing about it is it's going to use a lot of colours. 2 sheets of 7 colours, and I think lots of them I've not included in a parcel in the post before. So in fact, I'm gonna do some research on that and check. I'm gonna give people some stats. So you're gonna get Highland Heather, Pale Papaya, Mint Macaron, Cinnamon Cider, Blushing Bride, Daffodil Light, and Garden Green. Garden Green's definitely not been used in a parcel in the post before. Holly Hobby, yeah, we think that, yeah. No, it wasn't strawberry shortcake, because my sister loves strawberry shortcake. Unless there was a peachy one in strawberry shortcake. I'm trying to remember all the names of the dolls. Was the one that was apricot in strawberry shortcake? But anyway, so, and in the parcel in the post, this is some of the new ribbon. This is Pale Papaya. It might not look, it's a lovely soft peachy colour. And then some nice Highland Heather grosgrain. So new ribbons. And I just want to show you this card that I made on Thursday night. I've actually untied it. This is also some of the new ribbon. This is the soft succulent ribbon. Now, I'm doing an in colour club, which details was in my newsletter and were on my social medias. I have actually filled all 5 places for the in colour club, but if I can find another 5 people, I'll happily do 2. So this is a card I made on Thursday, and I'd actually had a bit of a boo-boo, so I've covered it up and restamped. So I've done Hello Fabulous, Happy Birthday, and Janet, who bought this set from me, I did this card to show you, love. So I've done the perfume, looks very much like Chanel Mademoiselle, and it's a nice folding design. So this shows you the new papers, which I just shared with you, new papers with an old stamp set, and how nice it works together. You know, we can mix sweets, we can do hybrids. You know, we don't have to do everything with the sweet, and it's just having the confidence to mix and match those up. So that was a card that I did on last week's Paper Crafts and Piano. So yeah, look out for the update, look out for my events, and the ladies who will be collecting the coffee and card, I will be in touch about collections on Friday. I'm definitely there on Friday. I've got my COVID jab afterwards, after I've done my collections and stuff. So, oh, I've lasted 35 minutes with you today. So I look forward to seeing you on Thursday night for Paper Crafts and Piano, week 45, I think it is. We're nearly on the home straight now into a year. I'll see you on Facebook this afternoon at 1:30, and I have no class on Saturday because I don't know how I'm going to be after my jab on Friday. So I've made sure that I've kept the day free, and yeah, so look out for all the new stuff because, and don't forget, if you want to be on my virtual catalogue launch on the 8th of May, it's £5, which includes your catalogue, your make and take pack and access to my buy one get one free sale. So if you want to be, I've got a lot of people interested, but I think people have forgotten to book. So I'll see you Thursday evening, and I hope you have a lovely day with this lovely weather, and I might see you on Facebook this afternoon. If you can't make it, then I will be sharing the video on here as well. Or send me a card through, Lorraine. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.